Half a day, everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to make a cranberry Danish. It's a great holiday idea for your guests. It's really easy to make. It doesn't take long. And if you stay tuned, I'll be back to show you how I prepare it. Okay, so the ingredients we'll be using today are softened cream cheese, sugar, salt, egg yolks, and vanilla extract. We're going to add the cream cheese, sugar, salt. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and I'm going to bring it on low, and then we're going to cream it. So it's creamed now, so I'm going to scrape the sides of it. I'm going to make it go down to the bottom. Then I'm going to add the egg yolks and the vanilla, and then I'm going to stir them up again. I'll be right back. And so it's all mixed up now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scrape it all into the bowl. You want to make sure you get everything out of the bowl. Make sure you get everything off the bowl, along with everything on the beater. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the saran wrap, and you're going to wrap it, and then you're going to kind of push the wrap down. Okay, we're pushing it down. What we're doing is I'm making it airtight because we don't want to get a skin on it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. Okay, everyone, so I have my puff pastry, and what I did is I thawed it in the refrigerator overnight, and then I just took it out. I let it sit out on room temperature just for a couple of minutes. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to roll the puff pastry about 1 inch longer on each side. And you want to make sure they're even on each side. All right, so it looks good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip the puff pastry halfway over. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because when we cut, we want to make sure it's evenly cut. So I'm going to take my knife. And again, the reason why I flipped it halfway is because we're going to cut evenly. So I'll start about 1 inch thick right there. And then I'll go down. And then you want to do it every 1/2 inch, and you make sure they're definitely separated, and you can just look and tell. And so as you can see, I'm doing it about every 1/2 inch, and then you don't. Yeah, and I'm going to do this, and I'll be right back. So I cut all the fingers off, as you can see right here, and it's even. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the first finger and the last finger to kind of give it a tap when we need to fold it. Here. All right, and then we're going to flip it over, and you want to be careful when you flip it over when you separate, and take your time when you're separating the fingers so you don't rip it. So I have my fingers separated, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into the pan. So I'm going to take my wax paper, then I'm going to put it in the pan like this. It makes it so easy. So next I'm going to put the filling on the pastry. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it kind of in the middle over here, as you can see, and I'll probably use about half. Then I'll smooth it out like this. Okay, and now this is our cranberry sauce. I'm going to apply it on top. And you don't have to use all of it, just enough. All right, next, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the front tab and the back tab. I'm going to push it up all the way over here. Then what you want to do is you want to push down to make sure it sticks, because if not, when you bake it, it'll come right out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your fingers, you're going to pull and stretch, push it in like that, alternating fingers. And don't be scared to pull the dough and press it, stretch it, whatever you like. And I'm gonna finish this and I'll be back. As you can tell, we did the fingers, we crossed it over, and this is what it looked like. So now I'm gonna do an egg wash on it before we put it in the oven. It's gonna give that nice golden color. Looks really good, everyone. And you wanna coat it really good. And you wanna put it all on all sides as well. So we're gonna put this in the oven on 400 degrees for about 20 minutes, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, so it's done. So I'm gonna take it out of the oven. And so I'm gonna let it cool for about 10 minutes, and I'll be right back. So the pastry is cooled, and I have half and half, and I have some powdered sugar. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna whisk the half and half together in with the powdered sugar and give it a thick glaze. So you just pour a little bit at a time. Right, it's starting to thicken up. And you see how this is, everyone? So you want it to do like that so it'll drizzle onto the pastry, and make sure it's all stirred up. There we go. All right, so here's the pastry. It's nice and brown, pretty color. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and forth and glaze it. And you just go back and forth like that. This is so much better than those box kinds. You know, making homemade is always the best. And you can do as much or as little glaze as you want. I, of course, like a lot of glaze. And don't be scared. Do it. You can go up and down. Give it that kind of, and that should be good. And I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, and I'll be back. All right, everyone, so I'm ready to try it. It looks so good. And again, this is so easy to make. And as you can see, the filling in the inside right here looks nice. All right, so we're gonna try it. It's perfect. Has a very nice consistency. If you want the recipe, all you have to do is go to the bottom of the link and go to www.funcookingchannel.com. Again, till next time, I just want to say adios and thank you.